Deathly Hallows is not just an ending, it is a reckoning. Rowling delivers her boldest, darkest book and somehow makes the magic feel real. A war story disguised as fantasy. Rowling wastes no pages on comfort. The novel opens with murder and dread. Voldemort controls the ministry within chapters. This quick domination sets relentless stakes. Harry, Ron, and Hermione abandon Hogwarts entirely. They become fugitives across moors and cities. Each location feels new, yet haunted. The camping chapters faced criticism for pacing. I found them tense and necessary. They show heroes starved of information and sleep. Without adult guides, decisions sting harder. Rowling keeps suspense by isolating the trio. Every rumour could betray them. The stopwatch ticks louder each escape. Dark humour survives through polyjuice gags and radio code names. These moments prevent pure despair. Action returns with the Ministry heist. The escape on Dragonback later tops it. Rowling paces battles like spy thrillers. Casualties finally feel permanent and brutal. The Gringotts break-in thrills with logistical precision. Fire, goblins, and freefall create cinematic imagery. Rowling writes chaos you visualize instantly. By then, the quest structure feels clear. Collect, destroy, survive, repeat. That clarity propels the final act. Characters stand exposed when hope thins. Deathly Hallows strips every mask from its cast. Harry stops being the chosen poster boy. He admits anger at Dumbledore's secrets. That vulnerability humanizes him more than heroics. Ron finally cracks under invisible pressure. His departure hurts because it feels believable. Rowling shows friendships require forgiveness, not perfection. Hermione bears the story's heaviest moral weight. She erases her parents' memories for safety. That decision haunts silently throughout. Secondary characters also gain final shades. Neville evolves from joke to guerrilla leader. His resistance within Hogwarts mirrors Harry outside. The twins fight while cracking brittle jokes. Their fate reminds us laughter costs. Snape's arc is the emotional linchpin. The Prince's Tale chapter reframes 7 books. Rowling reveals love and obsession can blur. Suddenly, Snape shifts from villain to tragic guardian. Alan Rickman's future performance already echoes here. Even Voldemort gains depth through fear of mortality. He hides his name within magical taboo. That cowardice undercuts his projected superiority. Characters feel more real because flaws drive choices. Heroism emerges as stubborn decency, not flawless confidence. Themes grow darker but richer. Hallows tackles power, propaganda, and death head-on. The Ministry becomes a fascist pamphlet factory. Muggleborns endure show trials, echoing real history. Rowling wrote this before fake news exploded. Yet the parallel feels chillingly relevant. Death itself stops being abstract symbolism. Rowling lets named characters die on page. The shock teaches readers consequences matter. Meanwhile, the Hallows introduce ethical temptation. Should Harry hunt tools or destroy Horcruxes? That conflict explores ends versus means. Religious subtext intensifies with graveyard visits. Godric's hollow church scene whispers about faith. Yet Rowling avoids sermonizing. She trusts symbols to stir debate. The book also interrogates leadership myths. We learn Dumbledore craved power once. His mistakes cost an innocent sister. Heroes can fail horribly and still teach. That nuance resonates with adult readers. Hope survives through small kindnesses. A stolen loaf or shared tent matters. Rowling argues light shines because darkness exists. The theme stays consistent, yet never simplistic. Readers finish pondering choice, mortality, and legacy. Many YA fantasies dodge such mature dilemmas. Rowling confronts them head first without losing wonder. That balance secures the series' longevity. Libraries will study this finale for 20 years. It bridges childhood fantasy and adult reflection seamlessly. Is the finale worth the hype? Short answer, yes, with caveats. The Battle of Hogwarts rewards decade-long investment. Set pieces layer emotion onto spectacle. Mrs. Weasley's duel still earns cheers. However, exposition bursts during the King's Cross limbo. Some viewers may find the metaphysics abrupt. I accept it, because tone becomes mythic. Rowling ties nearly every subplot neatly. Creature's redemption, the diadem clue, Percy's return, all land. A few threads, like werewolf politics, vanish. The 19 years later epilogue splits fans. I view it as emotional palate cleanser. After relentless trauma, simple happiness feels earned. Stylistically, Rowling's prose remains accessible yet effective. She balances dialogue, description, and internal narration. Reading aloud works because sentences flow musically. The book could lose 50 pages and tighten. Still, emotional payoff outweighs minor bloat. Comparing series finales, few rival this cohesion. It satisfies plot, character, and theme in harmony. If you grew up with Potter, closure feels personal. New readers still gain a thrilling, layered fantasy. Either way, the hype proves deserved. Discussing the series without spoilers is impossible. Yet rereads reveal hidden motifs beyond twists. That depth keeps me returning every few years. Deathly Hallows confirms Rowling's control over 7-book architecture. She lands the plane, scars and all. The audiobook, voiced by Jim Dale, elevates dramatic beats further. Film adaptations cut nuance, so reading remains essential. Check out the full written breakdown on my site for deeper spoilers and analysis.